Welcome back to my channel. And I wanted to share with you guys a tour of my wraparound porch here at the farmhouse. It is decorated in a spring theme right now. It's been like this for since before Easter, but I knew that when I decorated for Easter, I didn't want to put anything like super just Easter out here. I kind of wanted to leave it a little bit more just like spring-like. So I do have like carrots and some bunnies, but it's not over the top Easter. And so I thought I could get away with leaving it up until I was ready to switch over to a more patriotic theme for Memorial Day and July 4th and so on. So before I switch everything over, I knew that I had not made a video, so I wanted to make sure that I shared it with you guys. So if you are interested in seeing what my wraparound porch looks like, stay tuned. And also make sure you stay tuned until after the tour, because I'm actually going to give you I'm going to kind of give you a little walkthrough of what I have going on the side wraparound porch side. It's really a work in progress right now, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what I've got, just so that way when I do get it completely finished, you'll be able to appreciate it more. So all right, let's go ahead and let's go. hope you enjoyed the little tour of the front portion of my wraparound porch here at the farmhouse. I just wanted to point out a couple things to you. So if you're wondering, I showed you this in the video and you're probably thinking, what in the world is that girl going to do with that? So I was hoping to get it completely finished before I actually did this tour, but it just didn't happen. Matter of fact, I just got my husband to finally hang that. So that is actually a piece of a porch railing that came from a porch here at the farmhouse. It was kind of dilapidated, falling apart. But I didn't want to just completely, of course, get rid of it, so we kind of put it back together, and I had this bright idea to hang it up here on the ceiling. I have some string lights actually going across the whole entire farmhouse, from one side of the porch all the way around to the other side. So my plan for this right here is to take these lights that you see kind of running straight right there. I'm actually going to bring them over and hang some of them off of this piece of porch right here. And then I plan on adding some of my, probably like my favorite greenery garland from Hobby Lobby, and maybe some like grapevine and stuff like that, maybe some faux florals and stuff like that, and I can switch it out per season. So that was my idea. I just thought it would be a fun element to add. I'm always kind of looking for ways. I love my farmhouse. I love it because it's white and it's got the black shutters. It's very traditional, but at the same time, it gives me it does give me a neutral palette to work with, but it's kind of boring, if you will. I like color, you guys. I just can't help it. If you can't tell from the fact that I have a hot pink thing in my hair, a purple shirt on, pink lipstick. Obviously, I like color. I like bright and happy. So whenever I get that completed, you guys will see it in an upcoming video, I'm sure. Hoping maybe my patriotic porch, I'll have at least some things up there to show you guys, give you a better idea. So let me go ahead and walk you around here let me show you what we've got going on the wraparound porch. Now this is the part that I told you is definitely a work in progress. You guys, I haven't even, to be honest with you, there's a couple messes out here. I have not blown on this side, so you'll have to just kind of overlook some of that stuff, but I wanted to show you. So when you first walk over here on this side, you'll see that I do have a chaise lounge. I actually just recently painted all of the wicker that's on this side, all of the black that you see. So I want to get some really cute, like some indoor-outdoor pillows, but you guys know me, you know that I love thrifting, so I'm kind of waiting to see what I'm able to find at the thrift stores as far as indoor-outdoor pillows go. So, and then I've got this, of course, I just painted this black. I plan on putting something in this, some kind of probably faux florals, and then I kind of have tried to create little like different types of sitting areas. Mostly everything out here though is thrifted. So this is a black, well, I painted it black, a wicker couch. It has, you can see, look at this mess though. You do have to get out here and blow quite frequently because the wind and stuff like that really throws a lot of tree debris on the porch, but I don't mind. You guys remember this from a thrift haul? I painted it, and so what I'm going to do with it is I am going to put some candles on it, and then I'm also going to, I think my friend Lisa from Crepe Myrtle Row mentioned this, and I believe she got the idea from another YouTuber. I'm not sure who it was, but they used terracotta pots and they put like succulents in them, and I thought that would be a cute little clever idea. Tea cart, beverage cart was thrifted. And so here is the dining kind of area of this side porch over here. And so it is just a glass table. I just have this thrifted orange tablecloth on here. I'm not overly crazy about it, but I'll show you where my inspiration was coming from in just a second. So I did DIY another of these greenery chandeliers that I make with hula hoops. I absolutely love these. I made one years and years ago when I first started YouTube. There is a DIY tutorial video on my channel. I will link it in an iCard right here in case you're interested. Pretty easy. I did this one a little bit nicer than the original one that I had done, but I do think that I hung it with chain, but I think I actually want to get some more of the greenery to actually go up on the chain as well. That's what I did on the original one, and I do like the way that it looks better. Haven't gotten to that yet, But I love these. I just think they add a fun element. It's a pretty inexpensive, I mean, I know it's not the cheapest DIY, but it's relatively inexpensive. You kind of get a lot of bang for your buck with these types of chandeliers. So here is my inspiration. If you guys have been watching my channel at all, you probably saw that I hauled this quite a while ago, this oil painting. It's huge, it's massive, I love it, it's so beautiful. I love everything about it. I love the scene, I love the colors. So I didn't have really anywhere to use it inside right now, so I decided to go ahead and take my chances at putting it out here. I know you might think that I'm crazy, but so far so good. No rain gets on it or anything like that. It is outside, but it's covered, so I think it's safe. So that's why I put the orange tablecloth on here, because I'm just trying to pull some inspiration from this particular painting out here, on this side porch, especially for right now, you know, spring, summer. I don't know how much patriotic decor I will do out here. I don't know yet, because I haven't even finished this yet, right? So this fireplace mantle was something that was actually in our kitchen. It was just a faux fireplace mantle when it was inside of the kitchen as well. So we needed to move that, so I decided to use it out here. I do want to do some type of element right here, and I think what I'm going to do is have my husband cut me a piece of like plywood or something, and just do, I know you guys have seen it probably 1,000 times, but where they take these slices of wood and then kind of glue it all on there and maybe have some little greenery and stuff in there. And then I want to put candles on this and have the candles sitting in front of that. So I've got a couple Majesty palms right next to it. Here I have my porch swing. I have been hunting for nicer indoor-outdoor pillows for the porch swing, but I have not come across any as of right now. These are so stinking cute. I absolutely love them, but I don't really love the way that they look on the porch swing itself, but I just have them there for kind of like right now. Like I said, this is definitely a work in progress, totally. So then besides that, ignore all that mess. I do have these planters that I have had, and they are kind of flanking the porch itself next to the columns, and they're super beautiful. I just planted them with some impatiens and some of that what is that stuff called? Creeping Jenny, maybe, I think. But they're really starting to get fuller and pretty. Love the way the impatiens look in there. It's super pretty, super colorful. So this would be, eventually it's going to be beautiful over here. You can see I've got those lights strung over here too. And this is an old bike. This bike is like the bike of many colors. I have had this thing painted in so many different colors. Decided to go with yellow. I have moved her already a couple times, but I think I'm satisfied now with her sitting over here. I do want to plant some florals in this little cute basket. So once this gets situated, even more so, it's going to be really just another area. I love creating like little sitting areas, little places to go. I love having variety and stuff like that. And so this kind of comes off of my flower bed area that I'm working on. Definitely a work in progress. So just wanted to show you guys what everything looks like now, and so you'll appreciate it, like I said, later.